Supposing Slick don't choose to come.
You're kidding? How generous do you think Marcia is?
That makes you feel good?
It don't make me feel nothing.
Well, if you think I'm getting a charge out of it, you're wrong, Slick.
You asked for it.
And what are you asking for? Singing to the DA. Nobody likes a pigeon. Not even cops.
The syndicate's moving in, and it's goodbye to Reno and all the rest of those bums. Then meet Mr. Big.
Glad to know you while you're still alive. Mr. Big.
That kind of remark is bad luck.
Do we have to do this job personally?
Personally. That answer your question, Axe?
Well, why can't Maxie's mouthpiece put the fix in?
He's a lush. That's why.
But Joe...
Shut up! Nobody puts the finger on Joe Reno and gets away with it. And don't you ever forget it.
Duncan. Reno. Ain't it a coincidence? I was just talking to Marcia about you guys.
You must be getting lots of experience talking about us.
Oh, look, Reno. Marcia's a hep dame. Why, she's got a mouth like a steel trap.
We know, Slick.
Down! Down! Let me go! I'll give you anything! Down!
Give me the police quick. Huh? Oh, it's Hollywood 76311. Hello, listen. I'm in a parking lot at the corner of Buena. It's back of the Empire Theater. I just saw a man killed.
Yes, sir. We get a patrol car down there immediately. Your name, please. Your name, please.
For a minute there, I was all set to scream, waking up and finding a man in my bedroom. Then I remembered it's my husband. 2 years. I still think it's pretty wonderful.
You've just set an all-time record.
Came out here to get into pictures and wound up marrying a high school teacher.
You sorry?
Sure. If I'd held out, I might have nabbed a college professor. Oh, sometimes I wish I'd been born with 2 heads, and then I could get rid of the one that gets the migraines all the time.
I'm a big help sitting around here with the medicine in my pocket. I'll get some water.
Well, that isn't helping our water bill any. Where are the pills?
Oh, in the jacket. I guess I left them in the drugstore. Get up in the middle of the night, rush down to the drugstore to get medicine for my wife, and then forget it. That shows you the advantages of a high IQ.
Never mind my headache, dear. What's yours?
Oh, I never had a headache in my life. Not enough brains.
Alan.
I'd better get down to that hot water bag emporium and pick up your pills. Edie, I saw something coming home tonight. It was something that kind of upset me. Or it wasn't very important.
Well, the way you're acting, I'd say it was very important.
Edie, it's too late for psychoanalysis. I'll pick up the pills, be back in 10 minutes.
All right.
You Alan Avery?
Yes.
Here are your pills.
Cops at all. Well, I spotted him right off, the bonus balonus. Oh, that's that St. Valentine's Massacre back in Chicago. You see, baby, I got a photographic memory like a hawk.
Uh-huh. Do I have to keep on reading, Maxie, honey?
How many pages you finished?
I'll keep on reading.
Oh, what creeps. They talk about the good old days. Ha, ha!
What are you getting all steamed up about? It's all practically happened before we were born.
It's a professional interest I got, baby. I don't like to see bad workmanship. Besides which, knocking off 7 guys at once is lousy public relations. Well, why ain't you reading?
You and me have been together for almost 2 years. You've asked me to do a lot of things, but you never asked me to read before.
Look, I got a lawyer. I pay him $100 grand a year. He says we gotta get real cultured. Otherwise, our neighbors ain't never gonna speak to us, let alone darken our doors.
Yeah.
How are you going to get any of the culture if I do all the reading?
Look, Cookie, we're a team. You read the book, fill me in on the score. Ha! What phonies.
What's so special about culture?
You gotta learn things, Marie. That goes for everybody, male and female.
I learned a lot of things without notebooks.
Yeah. And if you use any one of them with anybody but me, I'll break both your legs. The stuff I'm talking about is strictly social.
What I'm talking about is strictly social, too.
What?
I'm reading.
Get rid of the book.
Pardon me, I'm in the middle of a paragraph.
Yeah.
I can't make up my mind.
Strawberry Joe, we just suffered a sad loss.
What would you like?
Your canary died.
Oh,
Yeah, we're out in their water field or someplace.
I told you the last time. It was absolutely the last time.
Sure, boss. A very healthy climate. Dry.
What are you guys living it up?
No, boss. It ain't that kind of a place.
Okay. He was with me up until an hour from now. Excuse a slight interruption.
I finished the paragraph. Do you know what that book's all about?
No.
The Greeks.
You mean somebody wrote a whole book about Nick and his cousins?
Somebody wrote a whole book about the Greeks in Greece.
Oh, them. The Greeks.
Yeah. And these ones are all dead.
Well, that's life.
That's culture.
Look, baby, you can tell me all about it in the morning.
I'm liable to forget.
So you forget.
So who made me read the book?
All right. Tell me about them Greeks.
Blood. Nobody bleeds that much and lives.
Well, now, say somebody did see a murder committed.
That was you.
Well, why me?
We found your pills in that phone booth.
You've seen my wife. She doesn't belong on a firing line anywhere. And me, well, teachers just don't make very convincing heroes.
They make good witnesses.
Ernie, Lieutenant Johnson wants to see Avery at the station.
All right. There you go.
Well, I read the papers, I go to the movies, and I watch television. I've seen the innocent bystander who finds himself in the middle. He's the key witness who becomes the bright and shiny target, unless he keeps his mouth shut. You know, Lieutenant, that description could fit me. And why should I open my mouth? That was a gang killing. What have I got to do with gangsters?
You ever get your suit cleaned, Mr. Avery?
Sure.
Well, whatever you paid, about 20 or 30% wound up in Maxie Meadows' pocket. You buy milk, vegetables, drugs.
Isn't that a police job?
We pulled Meadows in a dozen times, maybe more. We put cuffs on his lieutenant, rousted his men. We've never been able to make the charge stick.
Why not, Lieutenant?
Isn't that a question you ought to be asking yourself, Mr. Avery?
You teach kids. How much do you know about juvenile delinquency?
A little.
It's increasing. You mentioned your wife, that she's going to have a kid. Don't you care about the kind of world it grows up in?
think your wife would, Mr. Avery.
All right. The car they used was a black sedan. The license number was the JPF 393.
Pig bled all over the trunk.
I read someplace once how much blood a guy's got in him. You won't believe it.
No? How much?
I don't remember.
Go get a pail of water and some rags and clean this mess up thorough.
Right away, Joe pal.
Thanks. The plates on the car. Thought I told you to change them. They're registered to me.
Well, don't worry, Joe. I mean, Slick ain't gonna press charges.
Slick ain't all you've got to worry about.
Yeah. I'll get the water and stuff. Huh?
Hold it right where it is, Reno. Now, let's see your hands. Come over here. Bring the axe up across.
Tucker.
Yeah, handcuff him.
30 years on the force, and that's all you got to be a sergeant. $100 a week fine.
It isn't the money that keeps me working, it's the people I meet.
You're gonna meet lots more when you're out pounding the beat. Wonder how your flat feet'll like that.
Get going.
Okay, now, turn and face front. I said face front. Get your hands down. You're not looking for anybody. You're here to be looked at. Now, first man in the line. That's right, you. What's your name, address, and occupation?
My name is Jones.
Can't hear you. Speak up.
Willie Jones. I got no address right this minute. I'm a construction worker.
All right, Mr. Avery, take plenty of time. Look these men over carefully.
I don't need any more time. I'll not be able to forget either of those men as long as I live.
Identify.
It's the third man and the fifth man. The fifth man did the actual killing.
Are you sure, Mr. Avery?
I'm sure.
Sure enough to testify in court, Mr. Avery?
Yes.
This is Captain Finch.
Yes, Captain Finch.
Tell it, Murphy.
That's all, men. Get moving.
You're a brave man, Mr. Avery.
That statement correct, Mr. Avery? Would you sign it, please? Did you witness that? Mr. Avery, Reno and Duncan, along with a man named Slick Connor, had been indicted on a narcotics charge. Connor had agreed to turn state's evidence. Your description of the murdered man fits, but we want to be sure. Any one of these a photograph of the murdered man?
He's the one.
That's Connor. You see that Mr. Avery gets home?
Okay, Lieutenant.
There's one point I want to make clear, Mr. Avery. The statement you just signed isn't going to be enough. You're going to have to testify in court when the time comes.
I'll be there.
One other thing, Mr. Avery. Up to this point, no one but the police knows you were an eyewitness to the murder. Better keep it that way for your own safety. I'm perfectly willing to admit it's for our case, too. Good night, Mr. Avery.
Let's get going.
There's been a leak. The hall's full of reporters.
Get them up the other way.
It's been ringing quite a while.
Watch, answer it.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning, Bryce.
That makes it a business call. You don't want any part of my business, do you?
No, I don't.
$100,000 a year and you're proud.
No. Ashamed.
Yeah. Yeah, this is Bryce Barker, counselor, law and honor student. Maxie Meadows, boy Friday. What's your problem? Yeah.
Another errand for Maxie's boy?
Gentlemen, I understand you're holding a couple of my clients, Joseph Reno and Bernard Duncan.
You must mean the eggs.
Thank you.
They were booked here.
May I see them?
They're not here.
But you said they...
I said that I booked them. I didn't say they were being held here.
Then where are they being held?
You know, nobody bothered to tell me. Would you happen to know?
Same nobody didn't tell me either.
If you force me, I could awaken Judge McLean and get a writ.
I bet you could at that. Was ready to serve it.
That's not the way to the front door.
Good night.
You got here pretty fast.
Hello, Finch. Where are Reno and Duncan?
But not fast enough. They're making the grand tour. In and out of every precinct station in town. You won't get to them for at least 2 days.
Maxie wants them out right away.
On a murder charge?
The charge can be changed.
Not when you have an eyewitness. Ready, willing, and able to testify.
Eyewitness? Who?
School teacher named Avery. I've tipped the papers. His picture will be on the front page of every paper in town in the morning.
You should have waked me sooner, honey. Now I won't have time to fix you a decent breakfast.
Oh, I already fixed it.
Is that what you call breakfast?
Well, I wasn't very hungry.
Where's the paper?
I guess it didn't come this morning. I'll bring one home with me.
Well, I heard the paper boy's car.
It must have been some other jalopy.
Was there something about you in the paper this morning, the murder?
How should I know?
Where is the paper, Alan? Alan, what you saw wasn't just hoodlums, it was something more important.
Well, don't let it upset you, Edie. Tomorrow there'll be somebody else in the headline.
It says here that one of the men you identified was Joe Reno, second in command to Maxie Meadows, head of organized crime in the city. Why have the police involved you in all this?
I saw 2 thugs kill a man. I identified them in the police lineup, and I'll testify against them when the time comes.
But now they know who you are and what you look like. Alan, in cases like this, sometimes witnesses have been killed.
Oh, Edie, for 2 years in Korea, there was a whole army on the other side trying to kill me. They didn't even come close.
Maybe you could take a leave of absence from school. We could go away someplace.
And hide? Edie, I'm the wrong type for that. I'm just a mule-headed math teacher. And besides, if I quit my job, who's going to keep you and it out of Hawk?
Well, we have some money put aside. Alan, I'm so afraid for you.
Oh, there's Ralph. No, please, don't be upset. Don't worry too much. I'll see you tonight.
Listen, Counselor, I don't need to learn the facts of life out of a newspaper.
When I phoned you last night, Maxie, I told you then that Joe and the Axe were being held on a murder charge.
And I told you then to get him out.
There's no bail on a murder charge.
$100 grand a year I pay you for information like that. Why, any punk just out of law school is that smart.
That's what I was when you hired me, a punk out of law school.
Huh? I don't need a course in ancient history.
Maxie, stop screaming. It ain't good for your vocal cords.
Look, honey, you lay off my vocal cords.
Besides, it ain't culture.
I'll teach you something about culture. Shut up. Put the drink down. If I want brains, pickle, and alcohol, I'll buy them at a medical lab. You understand? Chester! Better shut off that overgrown sewing machine, huh? Chester!
Sure, boss. Anything you say.
Listen, Counselor, you weren't the one who found out about Joe and the Axe last night. While they was being booked, you was home in bed with your hearing aid turned off, right?
So it was Captain Finch, that sterling member of the police force who got the information to you. How many G's does he cost you, Maxie?
Worth everything I pay him.
I told you before they're being booked on a murder charge. The police have an eyewitness.
All right, Counselor. Then buy me his eyes.
He's a school teacher, Maxie.
So he's a school teacher. Gets paid peanuts. That should be an easy buy.
What I meant was, a man like that might not sell at all. Could be somebody with principles. Could be honest.
Yeah. Everybody's got principles. Everybody's honest. Till the price is right. I want Reno out of jail. The syndicate is moving into town. They're trying to set up their own wire services. If they do, that'll be the end of Maxie Meadows. But I'm not going to let them get away with it. That's why I need Reno. All right, Counselor, go make your pitch.
Do the best I can, Maxie.
No, you'll do better than that. You've been swimming in scotch all year, and I don't like it. You louse this up, and maybe you'll drown. Hey, Chester, come here.
Yeah, boss.
I feel lousy.
Whatever you say, boss.
Hey, Chester, you remember your title fight? Poor punch-drunk pug. Maybe it's a good thing you don't remember. You never get close to him. No, it's just like he had knives for boxing gloves.
Yeah, I can remember that.
Yeah, well, look, Chester, I want you to do me a favor. We're gonna buy some insurance. This guy, Avery, he's married. He's a school teacher. The address, everything, the whole bit, it's right there. He's on the job now, so his wife's home alone. I want you to go over there and slap her around a bit.
Slap her around a bit.
Chester, don't hurt her too much. I just want that school teacher to get the right idea.
Yeah, boss.
All right, get going. Marie! Marie! I don't feel so good, honey. Faster. Hurry up, baby. Faster.
Beautiful city, beautiful setting, beautiful scenery, Johnny.
Beautiful, Mr. Tompkins.
What a shame so lovely a city had to be run for so long by a slob like Maxie Meadows.
Well, that's why we're here, ain't it? I mean, isn't it, Mr. Tompkins?
Precisely. Once we install our wire service, Maxie will, I think, gracefully retire to obscurity.
Suppose he don't want to retire. He's got troops.
Not as many as he once had, it would appear.
Besides, the syndicate's got troops too, ain't they? I mean, hasn't they?
What a pity Joe Reno can't enjoy the scenery.
Reno? He's Maxie's right-hand man.
I've always been very fond of Joe. He worked for me on the East Coast some years ago.
Murder Incorporated.
I've told you never to use that expression. I find it both sensational and vulgar.
I'm sorry, Mr. Tompkins.
Johnny, make some weak excuse and leave. drink, Mr. Avery?
I'm not going to touch any part of your proposition either.
You're a young man. Married. Starting on a family. It's no secret school teachers don't get paid a lot.
It's no secret.
Why think of my suggestion as a shady proposition? My principal authorized me to see that you are financially rewarded. I think he might even finance a trip abroad.
Oh, I've been abroad. Korea. I didn't especially enjoy the experience. Just who is your principal?
I can't see that that matters.
Well, maybe not. But I know it's dirty money I'm being offered. I was just wondering how dirty.
That doesn't sound like you're going to be reasonable, Mr. Avery.
Well, if you mean that it doesn't sound as though I'm going to change my testimony, you're right.
You mentioned Korea. You know, that sounds like a much better place to be a hero in.
I'm not trying to be a hero. And I could use the money. But I'm afraid I'd keep seeing the blood on it.
Edie! Hey, Edie!
You know something? Some of the best ideas I got sitting in a barber's chair. Moving in on the dry cleaning rackets. Oh, that's been years ago now. I decided on that. Sitting in a barber's chair at Lefty's place downtown. A real brain, that Lefty, but he couldn't keep his hands off the other guy's dolls. You remember his funeral? Everybody was there. Even a black hand sent him a wreath. There was so many dolls leaking at the eyes, the footing got muddy.
Yeah.
Oh, be my guest.
Whatever you say, boss.
You take care of that school teacher's wife.
I slapped her around a bit.
Didn't overdo it, did you?
Nah. She passed out almost right away. Dames ain't very strong.
Don't give long odds on that. I ain't heard from Barker yet. Maybe that school teacher's playing hard to get. Hey, Marie, get off the dime, huh?
All right, all right.
$420.
Keep it, Jim.
R16. I just dropped a fare, the 600 block Doheny. He had a rod. Looks like he plans to use it.
Hey, Marie, hurry up, will you? I'm starving to death.
I'm coming. Boy, you've been starving to death ever since I met you.
Can I help it, baby, if I got big appetites?
You know, Maxie, you look real distingué.
You too, baby.
The only thing I can't figure out is why you get all dressed up just to eat dinner in your own backyard.
Garden. Under 50 grand, it's a backyard. Over 50 grand, it's a...
Yeah, I know. The garden.
You know, it's like them Englishmen in the jungle. You know, they always get dressed up for dinner. They set a good example for the natives.
Where did the natives get dinner clothes?
You know, baby, sometimes I think you ain't absolutely stupid.
Ah, Maxie.
Eddie!
Cabby spotted the gun. He had an idea you'd be up here.
Guess the war's over. Hey, what's going on here? Oh, wait a minute, I recognize him. This picture was in the paper. There's a school teacher, Avery, ain't he?
He's Avery.
What are your men holding him for?
Because if they didn't hold him, he'd kill you.
For what?
His wife is dead.
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't have nothing to do with that. Hey, whose gun is that?
Mine?
Since when the cops carry automatics? Hey, what gives here? The guy comes gunning for me and a police sergeant covers for him. Look, I'm gonna prefer charges.
Charges of what?
He's a trespasser.
Okay, that's good enough for me. Get him out of here.
I'm gonna kill you.
You hear that? Threats against a private citizen's life. Who does he think he is?
He's a man whose wife was murdered a couple of hours ago. She's been carrying a kid for 8 months. He thinks one of your hoods did it. I think so, too.
Sergeant, you ain't got no proofs.
Not yet, Maxie. But I will have.
All I told you to do was slap around a bit, but...
We're booking Alan Avery on a trespassing charge.
Who's preferring charges?
Maxie Meadows. Maxie Meadows.
Okay, Ernie. He's booked. You want me to put him in a cell?
Not yet. Mr. Avery, please come with me. Sit down, son. He was out there, all right. He almost killed Maxie. I kind of hated to stop him.
Maxie get into the act?
Oh, sure. He preferred charges against him. I just booked him.
Assault with intent to kill, huh?
No, trespassing. The assault evidence got lost. Anything on the murder?
So far, nothing.
Cigarette?
I hate to seem critical of the police, but aren't you arresting the wrong man?
No, we don't have any evidence against Meadows. We're booking you on his charge because it simplifies matters. I was going to pull you in anyway.
Why? Because I was stupid enough to let my wife be murdered?
Because you're the only weapon we have against Meadows. Your evidence is going to put Joe Reno and the axe in the gas chamber. We're hoping they panic and implicate Meadows.
We'll get him, Alan. I promise you.
You hope. Now, where's that cell you got all picked out for me?
Come on, son.
Morning, darling. Do I detect a chill in the air this morning?
I don't like the news this morning. That law school you went to, did they give classes in murder too?
Diane, I didn't know anything about this. All I did was meet Avery and make him an offer. All right, so I tried to bribe him. But Maxie didn't tell me anything about it.
Is there anything you know that Maxie didn't tell you? Maybe he told you to marry me too.
Diane, I married you because I loved you.
I did too. But not anymore. Save it for Maxie.
Boss wants to see you upstairs.
Morning, Counselor.
Why didn't you tell me you were going to have Avery's wife murdered?
It was an accident. Dame was in lousy shape, that's all. Oh, forget it. We got more important things to worry about.
How important can the life of a woman be?
Don't get high-tone with me, pal. I might take away that 100 G's a year I give you, and without it you wouldn't be able to buy batteries for that hearing aid. Let's keep you up here. Joe Reno and the Axe are in jail on a murder charge, right? The eyewitness wouldn't buy. Cops got him in the clink, too. Looks bad, don't it?
Could look better.
Cops never did find Slick Connor's body, did they?
No, but they can get a murder conviction without it.
Not if the body showed up alive.
It's a real pleasure to be invited over to your house, Maxie.
This is Mike Scipio. It's one of my bookies. Been holding out on me recently. He figures I don't know it.
Maxie, I wouldn't do a thing like that to you.
Shut up. Take a good look at the bum. He looks a lot like Slick Connor, don't he?
Sort of.
On a dark parking lot at night, he could easily be mistaken for Slick, couldn't he?
Possibly.
Scipio, how would you like to do me a favors?
Anything, Maxie, just name it.
That's fine. You cooperate real good and I'll forget all about the dough you took out of the damper. Matter of fact, I'll throw in a diesel besides.
Oh, you don't have to do that to Maxie.
It'll be my pleasure. All you gotta do is go to the cops. Tell them you was a guy who was having an argument with Joe Reno and the Axe in the parking lot.
I'm on my way, boss.
Not yet.
I don't get it, Maxie.
You will. Think it'll work?
Insubordination of perjury.
Don't give me the law books, Counsel. I ask you a question. Do you think it'll work?
No. The resemblance isn't close enough to shake Avery's testimony. Especially in view of the fact that Reno and the Axe must have given Slip a pretty good going over before they killed him. Scipio looks too healthy.
He won't. Barker. Barker! The concert's over. Keep your volume up and have a look at your witness. He looks a lot more like Slick now, don't he?
I'm the fellow that had the argument with the Joe Reno and the Axe Tuesday night. They throw me into the trunk of the Lincoln because I was bleeding so much. Then they take me home. I'm charging them with assault and a battery. My name is Mike Scipio. I live at the 200 of South and Park
All right,
Street.
turn it off. What, Avery?
No.
That's all. You sure you're not mistaken?
The man I saw was dead.
Parking lot was dark. It was night.
The dead man had no accent.
Be your word against Scipio's.
We have nobody to produce, and they do, and their body's alive.
Now, wait a minute. Just what kind of a game is this?
The murder charge against Reno and Duncan was changed to simple assault. Bail was provided, and they were released from city jail an hour ago.
Well, how about me?
Meadows never signed the complaint. You're free and safe. With no murder charge against anyone, you're a witness to nothing.
Reno, Axe, I feel good. Real good. With you guys out of jail, this is kind of like class reunions.
California State Reformatory.
Come again.
I said, what is it the Greeks had a word for?
Reno, with you and me and the Axe together again. With a sharp mouthpiece like the counselors here. Gentlemen, this is our finest hours. The syndicate ain't gonna be no problem. I don't mind admitting. For recent while things has been kind of lousy, but now...
Hey, boss.
What do you want?
Them operators you sent for is here.
I want to hit on that school teacher. He's getting out tonight. You know where his house is? I don't want no slip-ups.
If he's there, we'll take care of him.
Why did you send those hoods after Avery? There's nothing against Reno and the Axe anymore?
Oh, there ain't, huh? Supposing the cops break down Scipio. All of a sudden, they're back in the clink. No. I want him dead, see? Especially now I want him dead. You know why? Because he's got a gun. You know who he wants to use that gun on me? No. I'm not gonna move out of this house until they got him. That guy's a raving maniac. You can't protect against a nut like that. Hey! Where are you going, pal?
Out. Out of this house, out of the $100,000 a year, and out of all the blood and filth I've lived with the last 10 years.
All on account of that school teacher?
All on account of myself and my wife. And whatever's left for me.
That does it. I want to hit on him, too.
Tonight's the end, I told him. Right to his face. Tomorrow morning, I want to tell my little wife, baby, we got all the time in the world. The whole world to see.
You're early. Oh, I thought you were the porter.
I'm not early at all.
Are you satisfied he isn't here, Mr. Avery?
Well, I'll just wait for him.
I think I understand a little of what you're suffering. I lost someone I loved, too. But I lost him a long time ago. Please don't hurt him. I did love him once.
It's all very touching. Trouble is, I keep remembering Edie.
Oh, Bryce.
Yeah, let me help you. Mr. Barker, I came up here to talk to you.
He can't hear a word you're saying. Something's happened to his hearing aid.
It looks like there's something wrong with him. Well, he's been shot.
Shot? Emergency. Will you call me an ambulance, please?
Avery. Don't try to talk.
Avery? Every gun in town has got orders to kill you. Better hide him. Okay. It's Christmas Eve. Maxie's giving a big party. Come. You might have a chance to get him.
They're sending an ambulance right away. You'd better go, I think. Oh, Bryce.
Diane. I told Maxie tonight. Bryce Barker, attorney at law, is leaving. Leaving to find the man he was 10 years ago. No good anyway, huh?
Oh, Bryce.
Took me 10 years to go on your love for me. Certainly managed that all right, didn't I?
That's not true. I was going to leave you. But, Bryce, darling, I love you.
It used to make me so proud when they told me I was brilliant. Yeah, I was brilliant, all right. A brilliant loser. Lost honor, self-respect, lost you.
Look at Maxie.
No, what's that for?
Decoration.
Decoration? You're nuts, it's a Christmas Eve party.
It's French.
French? Huh. How cultural are you getting anyway?
Do you think anybody's going to show up tonight, Maxie?
Sure they're gonna show up. When Maxie Meadows throws a Christmas party, every bum in town shows up.
Yep, but it's after 11. Where are they?
They're gonna show. When Maxie Meadows says come over to the house, they come. You see what I tell you?
I'll tell Chester to stop popping the corks.
All right, you two, start on your dough. And don't stop!
You'll never know just how much I miss you. You'll never know just how much I care. And if I tried,
You make that hit on the school teacher?
I still couldn't hide.
Now what are you doing here? Not for a guy on a job, I expect him to stay on it till he wraps it up.
I took him off of that job, Maxie.
He's one of my boys.
No, Maxie, you don't have any more boys. They're all on the syndicate's payroll now. Except for Reno and the Axe, of course.
What about them?
Oh, they're back in the Bastille on a murder charge. The same murder charge.
What happened to Scipio?
Oh, we persuaded Mr. Scipio that there's no future in perjury.
Besides, it ain't truthful. Here it is, boss. Shut up. You expect me to take this laying down?
Lying or standing, Maxie, you're through. Of course, you can always subscribe to our wire service.
No!
Never know just how much I miss you. You'll never know just how much I care. And if I tried, I still couldn't hide my love for you. You ought to know, 'cause haven't I told you so a million or more times? You went away and my heart went with you. I speak your name in my every prayer. If there is some other way to prove that I love you, I swear.
Get out of here! Finch. Listen, Mountain. The syndicate just put the muscle on me. Where was you when Joe Reno and the axe was sprung?
Captain Finch is no longer with the police department, Maxie. Get going.
Why did they have to do this to Chester? He's the only friend I got.
You still got me, Maxie.
Oh, you're a dame. Dame's just dime a dozen.
Raise yourself another dime.
Wait a minute, baby. You ain't running out on me. After all them rocks I give you in that mink eater.
Minks don't look good with bullet holes.
I bought you.
The sale's been canceled.
Oh, look, baby, I still got a lot of dough.
Dead man got no dough.
Meadows. Meadows.
Marie.